Junko Furuta was a 17-year-old Japanese high school student living in Tokyo. She was described by teachers and classmates as quiet, responsible, and focused on school and work. She had no history of running away or trouble. In late November 1988, Junko was walking home from work when she was approached and abducted by a group of teenage boys, which is Hiroshima Miyano, Joe Agura, Shinji Minato, Yasushi Watanabe. One of them had a reputation for violence and criminal connections, which he later used to intimidate her. They told Junko that if she tried to escape or contact police, her family would be harmed. Because of these threats and constant supervision, she was unable to get help. Junko was held captive for about 44 days in several locations, mainly at the home of one of the perpetrators. During this time, she was repeatedly abused and mistreated. Multiple people participated or were aware. Adults in the household failed to report or stop what was happening. Her family reported her missing, but the perpetrators misled them, claiming she had run away and was safe, which delayed discovery. In 1989, after weeks of continuous abuse, Junko died from the cumulative injuries and neglect she suffered while being held captive. The perpetrators attempted to hide her body to avoid being caught. They hid her body in Big Drum. The case was uncovered. Here's a mugshot of Junko Furuta in concrete, when one of the attackers was arrested for an unrelated crime. During police questioning, information about Junko's disappearance and death came to light. Police then recovered her remains and arrested the main individuals involved. All principal perpetrators were teenagers, which meant they were tried under Japan's juvenile justice system. Here's her murders in real life. 20 years after, all the perpetrators were released and now they living normal life as others.